Hello everyone, welcome to my first ever Lantern Rite. I've started the game March of last year, so this is the 5th of February this year. I don't know when this video will go out, but might even be in March actually. But yeah, so this is my first ever Lantern Rite. Wanted to record this. I'll be streaming this on the 7th and the 9th. Not that info matters, and because this is just being recorded. But I was gonna stream this with someone. That person can't make it today, so I figured I'd just record the first bit instead of streaming it. The day one. So yeah, this is my first ever Lantern. I'm very excited because from what I've seen of other Lantern Rites, and from what I've heard, it's like the biggest event in the Genshin calendar year. So I'm excited. We're just gonna teleport here because I think the harbor should look a little different. Yeah, it does. Okay. Not like super different. Were those cranes there before? I can't remember. But obviously that's all different. Oh, and that's all different, yeah. I think those are Xiao lanterns. I don't know the story behind that. I just heard of them. Yeah, this is exciting. I don't know if there will be a lot of changes I will miss by accident, because like, I don't know if those are always there or not. I don't think they're always there, but I also don't know. It could be just stupid. Okay. Looking around. I believe there's a lot more, like, stalls and stuff. Hello, sir. Got anything good? Okay, just that stuff. Don't care. These stalls are new, no? I think so. Okay, they got pyrotechnics. Hey, there's Kuching and Charlotte. I didn't know if we were gonna see Kuching in this one. This is cool, but I did know we were gonna see Charlotte from the trailer.
Kuching and Charlotte.
Yeah.
I never thought she'd see you two together.
Yeah, really.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
Okay.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Ah.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Yeah, and there are a bunch on the ground.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The
Yes.
Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
Okay.
yeah, remember my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about.
No. Obviously, that would have been during the TCG thing. Which I can't remember that. Maybe I do. I don't know.
But all I really did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
Yeah.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical
Yeah.
lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well,
Okay.
you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the string.
Okay.
But as soon as there's no wind, you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah, that's fair.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans, after all. It's about
Yeah, so you
time
guys
we
keep
had the
drilling
power to make
this
a
in.
kite fly, don't you think?
Fair enough.
Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
It's not a bad idea.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from a stall in the
I'm
harbor.
very,
We're having trouble keeping up with demand.
I'm very, interested in who's gonna show up. I mean, so far we know, from the trailer, we know, obviously these two, God Trainer, Ganyu, Shenhe, probably Xingqiu, since he has a new outfit. I can't imagine he wouldn't be in it. Zhongli, Hu Tao, they mentioned Farina, so she's gonna be in there. And am I missing anyone? I don't know. I imagine Zhao will show up since he shows up every year.
We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want
Not that
it to
I'm
be
complaining.
too much more expensive
More
than a
Zhao the
traditional
merrier.
kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
You see, Miss Kuching? That does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now.
Yeah,
To me, there's so much more than that.
fair enough.
Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to touch the sky.
Oh, and
There's
Gaming,
this
by the way, I forgot to
slight
mention
piece
him.
of
He's
paper
obviously
that
going to be in
also
this.
carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true and sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found."
He didn't read the rest, but
In the past,
okay.
poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If
Alright.
the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's fair.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites.
Okay.
For example, whenever a kite blew away,
I miss Kuching. I haven't seen her in literally...
the adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering.
When was the last time I saw
That
her?
way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious
I
one.
think it was when I did Shenna's, like the first interlude chapter with Shenhe. We saw her there briefly. Damn, it's been so long since I've seen
More
Kuching.
fun! Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made.
Okay.
It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that, back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders.
Alright.
First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, you look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Of course.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Makes sense.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings. Different colors also have small variations
That-
in meaning.
Wait, are you talking about... oh, you can't see my mouse cursor. Wait. The one in the foreground does not look like a scissor-tailed swallow. It looks like a pigeon. I think though they're talking more about the one down here, though. It's just funny.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help.
I feel like kind of a third wheel here.
Great. Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Hope it goes well.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while.
You've
I
never
almost
shown me to
forgot.
my home, or your
The
home,
Ministry of
could
Civil
you?
Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite.
Okay.
If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate. The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
20,000 primo gem.
I've
No, I
already
wish.
prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
We'll be there.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
Of course.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then!
Okie dokie. Who are we gonna see next?
Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there? Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now?
Qixing.
They seem fishy.
The Qixing do attract a lot of attention. I agree.
Great, so it wasn't just Paimon. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite. Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin.
I love the little like anime style they've been animating things
You
lately.
go right, Paimon will go left.
Wait, Paimon! The Orioles bask in spring. The heavens present auspices. I think I pronounced the words right. Talk to the suspicious person.
Oh. It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
They don't sound like treasure hoarders.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from? You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and
Wait,
illuminated
what?
Adeptus, Moon Carver.
You're kidding me.
For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
That is actually their color scheme. You gotta be kidding. Well, this means they're probably not going to be playable characters because they're just NPCs. I mean, you can tell they have like the traditional like NPC look. So, anyone who thought maybe they'll be playable characters next year, maybe not.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds, there's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
I miss these guys. That would seem like forever.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Well then, that is certainly a twist I did not expect. Well, it's good to see these two again.
Looks like you did your research. But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands. We'll go straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a Adepti.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
Perhaps you can prove it.
Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
I could tell it was freaking Mooncarver just from that line, because I'm pretty sure he said preposterous. Utterly preposterous before.
You may recall that in order to preserve the tranquility of one's mountain, one planted karst crawlers around Mount Hulao.
Yeah.
In fact, the seeds are one of Streetward Rambler's cultivars. Among all the Adepti, her horticultural skill is preeminent.
Okay.
The plant neither wilts nor withers, and its practical use is undeniable. Yet it does require quite the upkeep. After a while, one tires of the effort.
Okay.
Thus, one had no choice but to foray into town to inquire from Streetwood Rambler a gentler and more easily managed variety.
On your way, you were accosted by a group of youths, and without revealing your true form, were unable to extricate yourself of their presence. If one's memory serves, Streetward Rambler had to personally come to your rescue.
Poor Mountain Shaper.
How did you come into possession of such knowledge?
The young lass, Yao Yao, keeps no secrets
I
from
haven't-
Cloud Retainer.
I've never met Yao Yao in this game. Not once. I think she only appeared in last year's Lantern Rite. I'm not sure though if she even appeared in there at all. I'm just guessing because she was released then. I need to meet Yao Yao in this Lantern Rite because I've never seen her before.
Alas, one can only let bygones be bygones.
I suppose they really are the Adepti.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon sorry for suspecting you. But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
It's so weird seeing Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper as people. It's especially because they're just NPCs, just retextured. That's the weirdest part. If they had their own like forms, then it might be a little less weird, kind of like Cloud Retainer. But
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just, Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
okay,
It is but an inevitable eventuality.
okay.
Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
All right.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid. Cloud Retainers in this case.
Okay, makes sense.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
So you guys are leaving because you don't want to deal with her anger?
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One
Makes
can be
sense.
quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke.
So you guys are literally just scared of her anger. Got
However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
it. Okay.
Sure, leave it to us.
I just wish you guys
Have
would
a
stay
safe trip
long.
back, enjoy the scenery, and happy Lantern Rite!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
Okay. That was very
We got all
strange.
worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along. Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls.
Man, I was not expecting that whatsoever.
Kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
Okay. Go to the kite stall. Hello, miss.
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over
Yes.
the different designs?
Ooh, a scissor tail swallow! And a butterfly! And oh!
This jade chamber design is our newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does
It
it
is
also
pretty
have
high
a
quality.
unique meaning?
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said
And-
to bring
and
riches
absolute
in the
destruction.
future to those who fly it.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of cat.
Okay.
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Okay.
If the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Yes. The communications
Okay, so we did get to meet him, like, right away.
Transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations.
Alright.
The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during Lantern Rite to spend time with their families. So, our available workforce has
makes
seen
sense.
a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
I'll help.
Oh, wonderful. You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a discount.
Thanks, ma'am. Okay. This way. Yeah, I see him.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about this? You extend the invitation, and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Okay.
Perfect, Gaming is here. Sorry to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Yilong Wharf.
Oh, that must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
Okay. What were you guys doing?
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way. Let me take them off your hands.
Okay.
It wasn't that bad. It's just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Kite-making materials. I see. I'm glad it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
No problemo.
You know us?
Everyone freaking Liyue knows us.
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts.
Yeah, because we saved the damn city, Paimon.
Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
No worries.
So, you
See,
here for
wait.
Lantern Rite?
Yeah.
Yep. It's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Yilong Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect. We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop
This
and grab
guy
a
is
bite when it's
extremely
time.
extroverted, Jesus Christ.
The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Alright, buddy.
Order anything?
Paimon seems to be drilling already.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Don't worry, I understand. I joke around like that with my friends, too. It just shows how close you are. If you
Exactly.
need to pack anything up
The more you
before we
make
hit
fun
the
of
road,
someone, the better friends you are
Wait.
with them.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah?
Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
Okie dokie. Oh. I thought the game froze. Okay. Ooh, this is really pretty. Hey, it's Yaya and Xiangling. Does that mean we'll get to see these two? I sure hope. Okay. Paper Shadow Ruminations. Navigate. Okay. Paper Shadow Ruminations. Over this way. Eh. Alright. Hello, miss. Round and fluffy, soft and bouncy, jump and bump. Oh my, guests, welcome, welcome, and allow me, Genshin, to be the first to wish the two of you a joyous Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite, Miss Wen Shun? Not Shen Woon. Wen Shun. You seem to be reciting something just now. What were you talking about to yourself about? Considering some delectable dessert? Not far off the mark, nearly a hole in one. I was just thinking about the food Guoba and Yuge are gonna make. Eh? Now those are names I know. You know Guoba and Yuge, too? How could I not? You're looking at one of Wanmin Restaurant's regulars, you know. As long as I'm not on the road, I eat at least 7 meals a week at Wanmin Restaurant. Jeez. Compared with my hometown style of cooking, first some lightly seasoned fare and a spicy flavor bomb, it's just a smash hit. If I end up with too much heatiness, just what? I'm gonna keep. I'm also wants to try living like that. Anyway, I could see Guoba and Zhongling pretty much every week, and sometimes even little Yao. When Yao brings Yuge along to see Zhongling, Guoba and Yuge end up playing together. Oh, to see Zhongling, Guoba and Yuge end up. Okay, gotcha. It's wonderful. No matter how exhausting work is, just watching them shake and sway is enough to sweep all of your cares away. I actually don't know anything about Yuge. I know Guoba, like his whole deal. And I know a thing or two about some other, like I kind of know a little bit about Ushi and Oz. But, like, I don't know anything about Yuge. And everyone to bear witness to their cuteness for themselves. Well said. Now, this is something important. But just how do you plan to do it? Unless these things on the table are... Bingo! I just made a paper theater featuring Yuge as star. Woven Yuge as stars. Everything you see here at the stall is a prop for the paper theater. Paper theater, that name sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Is it about the canvas behind you and watching the shadows on it? You guys may have heard of paper plays, a traditional Liyue art form. By artfully using the pictures and lights, you can make the scenes on the screen come to life. I've loved paper plays since I was a kid, and I learned a bit about them from Master Yingong. After I grew up, I became a painter, studying and traveling all over. While I was in Fontaine, I learned a few new drawing techniques and a thing or two about filming. I had quite a few sparks of inspiration too. Using paper plays as a basis, I tried to create a novel interactive game, and thus the paper theater you see before you was born. Okay, skip through a little. All about especially animal story, looking for ingredients to cook up together. Okay, fun and food in one place. To total on board, your excitement is inspiring. There's no time to lose. Alright. Press the relevant buttons or use the movement keys to consume movement points and guide Guoba and Yuge across... guide Guoba and Yuge. Where did I see across? There's not even the word across in this. I was making up shit, pimp. Hold the button to move continuously. The challenge will be deemed a success once all the characters have reached the ingredients position. Each move of the starting point, cart, or boxes within the stage will be recorded. Use the recall function or store the stage layout to its previous state. It can be used 3 times consecutively. Okay. Let's try this out. Oh joy, there is a lot of levels. Okay. So I need this. How do I... Okay. Easy peasy. Next stage. When Guoba or Yuge leave the starting point, the starting point cart, the areas they pass through will be marked. Marked areas will be deemed inaccessible. Returning along the marked path will restore moves consumed. Okay. Touch the keys to release the corresponding lock. If you cannot reach the key, try pushing box or some other method. Okay. Frick. Okay. How would I do this? Okay. It's simple enough. Alright, next stage. Okay. Okay, go back. What if I went across? How do I get the key? Because I can't go through here. But I need the key. I just have... What? Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, what if I... Okay, hold on. Let me cook. No. No. There we go. I see how it is. Gotcha. I forgot the box. You had to push it against it. Okay. Got a battle pass. 13. Okay. Alright. Yes, this. Claim. 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 Alright. This is super cute. Okay. Okay, that unlocks later. Alright. Let's go to this one. This is over this way. Back to... Oh, the one dude we saw before. Hello, sir. Yo, happy lantern ride, dudettes. Say, you two wouldn't happen to be the big shots who came looking for Gaming, would you? We saw you before. You were hanging out with Gaming, right? Totally. Hot diggity, you remember me. My look's on fire. I heard you two are the best of the best. There ain't nothing you can't do. I pop on over to Chihu Rock, buy groceries every day, and even though it's close by, I still always hear people singing your praises along the way. That's right, we're the cream of the crop. Hey, Paimon's got stuff besides eating, too. Wait, let Paimon think for a moment. What else is she good at? I've got it. Can ordinary people float? You're so white and light and fluffy like a pigeon adeptus. Flying alone is amazing. I mean, it should be super easy to carry stuff and makes work a cinch. Help your friend more. Yes, Paimon, you're the pigeon adeptus. Just ignore whether it's even possible for a pigeon to turn into adeptus for now. Paimon just wants to point out that she's always been helping Lily. For example, Lily falls from a really high place, Paimon will grab onto her and make sure the fall isn't too painful. Even though Paimon's not strong enough to actually do much lifting. If Paimon really was pitching adeptus, she could give Lily a boost while she's using the wind glider and help her fly higher and farther. You two gotta practice more, just like when I practiced Wusha with Gaming. The more practice, the better you'll work together. Rapport ain't easy to build. So happens I've created a fresh new game, hot off the press. It's called Just Wusho Dance. Wanna have a go? Like, can you work on teamwork? You can also learn about Wusho Dance. Just Wusho Dance. You don't happen to be talking about that big old doll next to you, right? Also, that is definitely a play on Just Dance. Bingo! Authentic Wusho Dance is downright devilish to learn. Even if you've got a pro showing you the ropes, you won't be able to stick with it unless you love it. and I've got the perseverance to match. So I changed the rules for one-style wushu dance, switched out some props, and boom, the game was born. And it's also Lantern right now, yeah? Perfect for helping everyone enjoy themselves and work up an appetite to work off those extra calories. Just put on the dance shoes or the dancing outfit and see who can grab the most tea bricks. You can dance and bump all over the shop, it's a hoot and a half. Sure sounds fun, but Paimon doesn't think she's strong enough to wear such a big outfit and play with other people. There's really games like this, Paimon will watch and learn from the sidelines first. Bring it, I'm the dancing queen. Pigeon Adeptus, you will not personally participate? Oh, pity. It's not a problem. Lily and Paimon will be traveling together for a long time to come. I'll plenty of chance to level up our teamwork. Drink some water. Talking really dries the throat. Also, who's to say Paimon won't learn a thing or two about working with Lily just from watching? You two are so close, starting to get a bit jelly. And please, right this way, let the dudette of legendary deeds step right up and just wushu dance. Pigeon Adeptus, you just sit back and enjoy the show. Alright. Really, more reading? Joyful Beasts and their auspices, you must complete stage objectives within the time limit and score the highest amount of points possible. Just press to use your skill and don a special wushu dance puppet costume. Enter bumper wushu mode and knock aside other participants that you come in contact with. When two parties in bumper wushu mode come into contact with each other, both parties will have their bumper wushu mode deactivated. Based on their objectives, have a total of 3 stages for players to choose from. Different stage and game mode can be reviewed under gameplay details. There's 2 gameplay modes. You can invite multiple teammates to play together or match with other players. Participants are required to start to.
Have you ever
Oh, it's a
goldfish as
multiplayer
pets?
one? Okay. I'll read all that later. Yeah, maybe I won't do this today. Ah, here it is. Okay. So if I reach 600, I get the new Xingqiu outfit. When I reach 800, I can choose one of these. 10. And when we... Okay, and then when all these, you can get more as well. More free stuff. Ooh, that looks cool. Ah, Crown of Insight, yes. So we get a total of, how many is this? 250? 6, or 300? Looks like 300. Okay, not bad. Alright. Wait, what? Piston pairs. Oh, great. No! Okay. Time to go this way. Alright. Loading. Corp. Okay, here we are. How did I miss? Okay,
The docks are
here
just
we
a
go.
bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
Okay. Hold on, let me, make sure. I need, no wait. This is Upper Vale, okay. And, Southern Mountain, I have 99%. I just need just one more, come on. Oh. Damn, thank you.
Wait! Get behind
Ah!
me. I'll handle this.
Hey. Alright. Do a little bit of this. Nope, wrong thing.
Wasn't done.
Let's light it up!
Nope, I meant coming.
Congratulations!
Okay. Alright, more, yep, a treasure hoarder is always up to no good. Get wrecked, boy.
I will have
All right,
order.
do a little bit of this.
I'm going in.
Nope.
Mighty mythical
Oh. Well, he died to that. Great.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere without running into treasure hoarders, can we?
Yeah, really.
Yeah. It's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
Fair enough.
I was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby.
Even more impressive.
Have you ever heard of wushu dancing?
I don't think so.
Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale.
Well, we haven't been here long.
Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue Opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So, it's not something I do full-time.
Fair enough.
Huh? You have 2 jobs? How do you have the energy to do all that?
Paimon has 0 jobs, and she no. She doesn't even have the energy to do that.
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Okay then.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Okie dokie. Grab a little bit of that. Ah, okay, this dock right here. With Bandit. I think that's not even that pelican there. Nobody walks forward and exchanges a few words with the boatman near the docks. Next thing you know, he's called for everyone aboard a bamboo raft.
Finally, we can rest. Ooh, Paimon's shoulders are so stiff. And her stomach so empty.
Oh, Paimon.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were travel experts.
Yeah, but this one's always hungry.
It's just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon out? Oh, Paimon was finally satisfied and now her poor stomach's empty again.
Aw. Would you
Okay.
like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I bought from a store.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
Oh my god. Paimon.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy.
Thank you.
And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu. Don't think I forgot about you, my friend. I'll just set it...
It seems like a real people person. He can get along with anyone and he treats every person he meets like a close friend.
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she was going to starve to death for a minute there.
That close of a call, huh?
She's a bit of a
I've been
drama
eating
queen,
winter
don't
melon
mind her.
cake ever since I was a kid. You can buy them from all sorts of places, whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city. But each place produces cakes with a slightly different flavor. If you like these ones, I can give you the address of the shop I bought them from. I'll just have to check when we get back. Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
You are really just,
It's okay. Paimon is kind of enjoying listening to your chitter-chatter.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon could be in a good mood anytime she wants.
You slowly lose yourself in the beauty of the surrounding scenery. Before you know it, you're greeted by the sight of Yilong Wharf. Man, this guy got really extroverted. Jeez.
Need some fresh bamboo for this.
Alright.
Woohoo! We're here!
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure...
Alright, I forgot to talk. Alright, so now we're going up. Whee. Come on. Okay, so we're going... How many wishes do I have? I have one. Now I can have two. Okay. Come on.
Hey! Slow
This
down.
way.
I'm begging ya.
I thought you were Mr. Speedy's key.
No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
Hey, what was that about?
Oh, well... how should I put it?
Come on, spit it out!
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Wow, you sure have a big family.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of? Unless... Oh, did you do something horrible to them?
Those are the looks of... Hmm?
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family.
So you can deal with literally everyone else but your...
It would be best if we could steer clear of them. I'll explain more when we have the chance, but right now, we've got a job to do.
Okay, and we'll just have to sneak past him. You want to make an explanation, buddy.
The left side looks pretty packed. Let's go straight. Slow and steady wins the race.
Coming Gramps and Granny. Okay. Just casually walking. Don't mind us. Okay.
Let's wait here for a second. Maybe my aunt will leave.
Alright. We're a little close here.
She's gone. Let's go.
Alright. Okay,
Turn
good.
left. Run!
Yes, sir.
To the right and...
Alright, we got here.
Wow,
Cool.
you guys are good. I'm impressed.
Yeah, we've been doing this ever since Mondstadt.
That was nothing. It was a piece of cake. Oh, winter melon cake to be exact.
You really liked it, huh? Ooh, you know what? I'll buy you a whole bunch and pile them so high you could swim in them.
As long as you don't wind up drowning, Paimon.
Alright.
Hey, Uncle Jergway. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon. They came to deliver some goods with me. So, I guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then?
Yes, thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
Thank you, sir.
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
Hey, we're already here, aren't we? No harm in taking a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere.
I'm not really a
One sip
tea
and you'll be
guy.
hooked.
I'm
Anyway,
fine.
you just sit down and relax, Uncle Jergway. Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum pastries on the side.
Aw, you noticed what Paimon likes?
Paimon's eating good
How long
today,
have you two
literally.
known Gaming?
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Yulong Wharf. He's just a super welcoming guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own.
That's nice.
A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were hurting due to the rain. Gaming personally went all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him.
Wow.
That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him? I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else. And...
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this delivery right now. So what do you think, Uncle Jirgui? Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
It feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite. Oh, by the way, here, have some tea.
The refreshing aroma, lingering aftertaste of the Sunglow tea invigorates your
Then,
spirits.
deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days? How about we grab some dim sum from Shinya Kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
Okay.
Oh, that's way too generous of you.
Don't mention it. Just think of this as a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear about that.
It might
Sounds good.
Oops, didn't mean to skip the rest of it.
Never says no to free food.
Yeah, Genuine Kiosk then.
Alright, then I'm off. See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay.
Is he underestimating Paimon? She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, is Gaming's family situation really that complicated? He has such a happy-go-lucky personality. Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
How should I put it? Since he already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents. You seem to be around the same age, so you might have a lot in common.
Okay.
Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
I'll try.
If you have the time, maybe you can make a little flag for us to wave about. It can say, "We provide aid in spades." Couldn't hurt to advertise our services, right?
Well, I can certainly arrange that. Is there...
Wait, seriously? Paimon was just joking, but if you're going to get us something, she'd much rather have wintermelon cake instead.
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off on you. Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf. We should see the kinds of kites they got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
It's not a bad idea, Paimon.
Please do let me know if you'd like more tea. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Thank you, sir. Okay, walking around the Yilong Wharf. Grab that. Oh. Did we run into someone?
What are you doing here?
Hey, Cloud Retainer, jeez.
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
Greetings.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh? Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or something? What brings you out here? And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
And what of it? The Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself.
We never said anything about it.
Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment? Or perhaps even fall to petty sulking over such?
Well, Mountain Shaper and Moon Carver.
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Moon Carver told us. Or Tia something and Ho. Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Anyway, they went to Liyue Harbor to look for you. They even asked us to pass along their regards if we ran into you.
Oh, huh.
Tianyin?
Did you forget about them?
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those 2 old fossils?
Oh boy.
One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable.
Uh-huh.
A great thought has illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made.
Okay.
Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
Alright. You have fun.
Huh? Wait, here? You really just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff? Oh, that woman really just does whatever she wants.
Hey, respect, respect. Let me go see what she's up to. I'll leave the stuff watching to you.
Hey, not you too, traveler. Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated.
I'm sorry, Paimon. You got enough treats today, alright?
Soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal the stuff.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising. One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well.
Uh-huh.
2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
20% off 4 boxes. This merchant strikes a fair bargain.
Okay.
One might as well give some to Morax and Ping, too.
It's interesting that someone from Liyue would call, you know, Zhongli Morax, because usually it's Rex Lapis. It's weird to see Shan Yun, Cloud Retainer, whatever you want to call her, call Madam Ping, you know, Ping instead of Streetward Rambler.
Then 4 shall suffice.
I see. Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps look at the magnificent design. And the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think?
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive. But if one factors in the conqueror of demons and one's disciples...
No. Traveler, step in.
10! A nice round number, don't you think? Of course you...
That is agreeable. One will... I will have these boxed up then.
Of course, right away.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle. Perhaps some of my wares... I'm a toy merchant from Fontaine. You'll get nothing but the finest and most intricate clockwork toys
They're literally taking
Mora
advantage of her.
can buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless
Oh,
amusement.
poor Cloud Retainer. They're taking advantage. They're taking advantage of the old lady.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
Well, that is, of course, best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring...
What?
There is no need for that.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to pack...
Ah, of course. Here you go. The instruction manual is...
I can do without. Many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing a mechanical toy such as this, a child's plaything no less,
Poor Cloud
would
Retainer.
only invite scandal. There is
She was alright
nothing to bring her
before,
back to
but
study and
ever
see.
since, you know, she's actually been reintroduced into the story, man, this is great. Also, yeah, I've already done her story quest, so that was an amazing story quest, by the way. My favorite Liyue story quest thus far. She's a great character. I love her.
Did your shopping go smoothly?
Naturally. One may not delight in social interactions, but that does not mean one lacks said faculties.
Okay. Make sure you is easily swayed into buying things. The box looks fit to burst already.
And you two? Are you not here to purchase things?
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Yilong Wharf, but it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
Yeah?
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition then?
Also?
One means to say, you along with all the other youths. One has been entreated to share one's kite-making expertise, and indeed, there was little one could do about such persistent supplication. One moment energetic and earnest, and dejected the next.
Okay.
One had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Gotcha.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Shuyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
We can see Yo-Yo.
Wow, that's quite a few people. Also, this is all pretty well, Xianyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can't just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
Ha! You speak of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not? 'Tis nothing but a crude piece of mortal machinery.
That's where Mountain Shape Remove cover we're talking about.
The mechanism that one has developed was the fruit of millennia of meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure.
Aha.
It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and as strong as iron. This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile. It is built with a series of intersecting rods that... Never mind. It is unlikely the two of you will understand, even should one expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
Okay.
It sure seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
Yes, of course.
Huh? Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
Yayo and Ganyu will be there. Of course I'm going to be there.
All right then.
Seems interesting.
No need to prepare the materials in any case. One has it all sorted. Arrive
Okay.
at Mount Outsong in 2 days. I shall be expecting you around midday.
Alrighty, Captain.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
Yeah, Paimon, she's a freaking Adeptus. I don't think she needs help. She fought in the Archon War, for God's sake. Also that.
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
That's hardly hard for her to do, Paimon.
One calls it the floating toting device.
She seems pretty proud of that one. Look at her walk down the street. She seems so confident, but everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon wonders... never mind. But anyway, that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs.
Uh-huh.
Not that Paimon was peeking or anything. She just, got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top.
Uh-huh. Right.
And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together.
Ah, what will I do about you, Paimon?
All Paimon say is that Xianyun sure does try hard to save face.
Uh-huh.
What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bet she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
That does sound like something she would do.
Totally. We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though. You know, in consideration of her feelings and all. After all, that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself. When it comes to an elder, right?
Sure, Paimon. That's it? That was kind of quick, honestly. Well then. Quest completed. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty fast, honestly. Okay. Okay, so there's 3 more acts. Gotcha. Hopefully the next ones are longer. That one felt really short. We only got to see Kuching and Charlotte for a brief bit. Then we talked to Gaming for a little bit. And then we spoke to Cloud Retainer. And yeah, that was it. That was very short. Oh well. Let's see, I guess I can... Yeah, how... What... How many players do you need? Okay... Okay, I'm not sure. But anyways, I think this is where this recording will end. I'll probably do this another time. But yes, the streams for the other parts to it will be on Wednesday and Friday and Sunday, possibly? Not sure. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.